Okay, what I'm going to be doing here is kind of showing what's happening with problem 7 in chapter 3. It seemed as if a lot of folks were a little bit confused about this. When you start looking at taxes, what you have to think about is you don't pay a particular tax, like a 25% on the entire 91,000 or whatever it is. What happens is you pay 10% on the first part, 15% on the second part, 25% on the third part. Now, the way this works, let's say that you're looking at this head of household with a taxable income of 55,000. What you do is you think, okay, from 0, here's head of household, up to 13,350. So I say 13,350. So the difference there is 13,350 minus 0 is 13,350. You're taxed at 10%, so you get $1,335. Then what happens is you have to look at the next level. Okay, so the next level is from 13,351 to 5,800. So here I put in 13,351 to 5,800. You can see there's a difference there of $37,000 between there. That amount is taxed at 15%, so that's the amount of tax there. Then what you have is the next level, which is taxed at 25%. So anything over 50,801 up to 131,000 is taxed at 25%. So here we put in the 5,801 and up to $55,000. Okay, so we'll say $55,000. So you see the difference there is about $4,200, which is taxed at 25%. So that's the amount of tax that you pay on that portion. So the grand total would be $8,002. You add those three up, and that's what you get there. Let's look at B, a single person with a taxable income of $35,000. So if you look in the single, okay, up to $93.25 is taxed at 10%. So we're going to say $93.25. It's taxed at 10%, so there's $932 there. The next level is $93.26 to $37,950. Now you see that right there, the max on that at 15% is less than the $35,000. So we'll go from $93.26. So we go from $93.26 up to the $35,000. $35,000. So you'll see that you're paying on the first $9,300 10%. On the next level, you're paying 15%, which is the difference between the $35,000 and the $9,300. So there's $38.51 grand total, about $47.83. Married taxpayers filing jointly with taxable income of $72,000. So you look over here at married taxpayers filing jointly. So from 0 to 18,650. So we say 18,650. All right, so there's 10% tax on that first level. Then from 18,651 up to 75,900. Now you'll see that that next level there is greater than what your actual taxable income is. So the max there would be 72,000. The difference there is 53,000. So you're paying 15% on that difference. So you get 1865 for the first part, 8,002 for the second part, 9867 for the grand total. Now, I also want to make sure that you understand this tax table here is the old tax table. It is not based on the new taxes that were passed, the new tax act that was passed in 2018. So one of the things you want to think about is what would be the new taxes that go along with that. You'll notice if you pull up the table on that, the taxable income rates are different, and then the ranges are different. That's how you actually go through and figure up what kind of taxes do you have to pay. You'll have a different amount for each of these levels. Give me a shout if you have questions.